Hey guys, Sean Ayala here, and if you missed it, Gary Vee was on Snapchat answering questions, and one of the questions was, how do I grow a following, or how do I build an audience on Snapchat? So I got that for you, so take a look.
First off, Happy New Year's, everyone. Second, let's get into the question everybody asked. How do I build an audience on Snapchat? First, we have to know if you're good enough. If you don't put out good content, you will lose. You just might not be good enough, interesting enough, good looking enough, smart enough. I'm gonna repeat that because I just think people are confused. Like, talent is the variable of building an audience and an offense. I'd like to think one of the reasons people continue to pay attention to my predictions advice is because I've been historically correct. When you Google my videos from 06, 07, 08, 09, 2010, I'm always blown away by how many people just email me and say, holy shit, you were right. You're damn right I was right. So how do you build an audience? First, you have to put out content when nobody's listening. I did 2 years of Wine Library TV on YouTube before anybody paid attention. 2 years. The reason it's great to build on Snapchat is because it's still growing. It's still young. It's like these flowers. They're still growing flowers. So it was like YouTube for me back in 06, 7, and 8, right? The platform was growing, I was growing, and so you've got time. Patience, my friends, patience. So talent number one, having the ability to communicate. So if you can't communicate on videos or pictures, get off the snap, you're not gonna build an audience. And patience is number two. Now number three, distribution, which is the game. You need an audience, right? Your talent will get you there, but what hacks, what things can you do now to get an audience? First, you have to use every other channel to get people to follow you on Snapchat, since there's no discovery within Snapchat itself. So, much like I've been doing the last couple days, you use your email service, your Facebook fan page, your Twitter account, your Instagram, anything you got to push, to follow. Where was I? So you're using all your other channels to drive people towards your Snapchat, make sure they know your username. Hopefully it's consistent with your other channels, but it might not be, so keep that. Next, you need to use other people. So I think Instagram is an incredible place. Hit up other pages, other influencers on Instagram. People are trying to pimp and make money on Instagram, so most of them have their Gmail account in their profile. Hit up their profile and tell them that you want to promote your Snapchat. So if you're in the fitness industry like Mike is, well then you hit up people on Instagram that are in fitness with big audiences that are looking to sell exposure and drive to your Snapchat.
Shout out?
Your user handle on Snapchat.
Oh, at Mike Vacanti. V-A-C-A-N-T-I.
Bang! The other thing you can do is hit up your communities and ask who's already on Snapchat, and then literally go in for the right hook and ask them to give your Snapchat a shout out. If you don't know what a right hook is, it means you didn't read my book, Jab, 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 Right Hook. Right hook is the ask. Don't be scared to ask. Too many of you are scared to ask. Now here's one a lot of people wouldn't think about that I think is a sneaky way to build up your Snapchat account. Guest blogging. Go to a bunch of blogs that are relevant in your space and ask to write an article, and write an article about why you're jumping on Snapchat this year. So for example, if Mike wrote 5 to 7 articles on health and fitness sites about why he's on Snapchat, that will lead to more free exposure by giving them adding your Snapchat handle at the bottom of your email signature. That's a quick little one. If you've got a Periscope audience, going on Periscope and going in for the ask and telling everybody to go follow you on Snapchat. What can I help you with today? What can I answer? Ask Gary Vee style. There's a chat button right there. Click it and say hey.